Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. Now, I want to say thank you to everybody who's checked in about my health. And I also want to say if I go into coughs, please excuse me, but I wanted to give you a weekend what's cracking. So I'm here. So I want to say thank you to everybody that again who's supported me. I've had some beautiful messages. Just to catch you up with some dates, tomorrow I'm at Captain's Flat near Canberra. I've got a Facebook Live on the 13th of October. Marconi is next weekend, next Sunday the 8th. I'm in Cootamundra on the 14th and 15th of September, and Mingara on the 29th. Okay, let's get straight into the reading. I am using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot here. Okay. Oops, we've got an upside down deck. All right, so we have the High Priestess coming out first. Now, the High Priestess talks about your intuition. It also talks about things that are not yet known, so things that you might intuitively pick up on, but at this time you have no absolute proof of where the feeling's coming from. Whoa, okay. This has been coming up in the readings all the time, and certainly this combination of the cards as well. This is about knowing something is coming here, but not really being sure what to expect or knowing when to expect it. But it's very, very close. This is what the universe has got up her sleeve at the moment. Intuitively, you know it's going to happen, but you don't know the detail. You're just waiting it out and knowing it's on its way. Now, the Tower at the moment, and I know through watching the tarot readers I watch as well, that the Tower is often, can be something physical that can affect you, but more likely it's something that changes your way of thinking, especially with the Hanged Man here. So the Hanged Man is a card that describes sort of taking time out to look at things from a different perspective. It's about being enlightened. And when I see these three cards here, all being major arcanas, I can't help thinking that this Tower means you're getting some sort of enlightenment here. So it could be a way of breaking down old ideas, old structures, old way of doing things. Oh my goodness, we have four major arcanas coming out here. I then have the Lovers card. So for many of you, it is around how you love, how you see love, how you manifest love, how you work with that love. And out of curiosity, okay, all right, so the Three of Wands behind that. So this is teaching us how to move forward here. So for a lot of you, this is breaking down those old structures you may believe around love. I always talk to people about the fact that, you know, some people, if you've been brought up with parents who've been toxic or, you know, not healthy parents, they may have taught you how to love in a way that was not the best way for you. So for example, if you had parents that fought all the time and you as a child saw that, you would probably grow up thinking that the way you loved someone was to be abusive or angry or fight all the time. Now, I'm not saying this applies to everybody, but standard wise, what happens then is you go out and pick a partner who's very similar to one of your parents, because when they show that behavior, you in fact see that as being love. So thus codependency and toxic relationships are born. And I have a strong feeling, because the devil energy is coming out, in that a lot of people are understanding where they're building their relationships on faulty foundations, and codependency. And codependency can be a very strong and a very difficult relationship to move away from. A lot of the time the codependency can manifest in domestic violence, so they can be very strong bonds that you have with people through fear. And the devil energy has been coming up all the time in the readings as well. So I feel the universe is trying to move people away from toxic relationships or relationships that aren't healthy for them, but also to show people through that Tower what they really deserve and what their value is, their personal value. So I think it's helping people to see through the veil, as we say now, and start to understand through your intuition what's going on, and I work with a lot of people in the personal readings through the same thing. There we go, we have another major arcana coming out here. So I want to say to you with the star here is a card of healing. It's also a card of sort of manifesting your wishes. It's not like having a wish, it's more like the universe trying to manifest your destiny. So what you want is on its way. And we do have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So this is a beautiful reading. The Ace of Pentacles talks about stability, long-term commitment, can be in work as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be in love, but a steady flow of income, and just a tangible result. Eight of Wands coming in after that. So the Eight of Wands is the card of, I always laugh because it is the card of rapid movement. And people always say, well, nothing's happening rapidly. Well, we're talking rapid movement in the spirit world. This can be the arrows of love. So it could be that you are about to meet someone here, but it could be that just that this event is moving quickly now. Queen of Pentacles coming up here. Now, this is a general read, so you could be an earth sign watching this, but I think this is more about energy. I think it's about feeling very nurturing, excuse me, and being in this very earthly, sort of down-to-earth, sort of structured feeling. I feel like it's grounding you. This whole experience is trying to ground you, put you back where you belong. We've seen a lot of that in the cards lately. Okay, so the Six of Cups is coming out here. And I don't know how that Tower moment is coming to you, but it's very possible that someone from the past is about to bring in some sort of, I'm trying to think what they're saying here. My ears are blocked. No, that was funny. It's like someone is going to either say something to you or do something with you to make you realize, to understand how this structure needs to be broken down. It's very possible this could be somebody from your past, it could be a family member, it could be a soulmate who's been sent in to do it, but it's definitely bringing around the end of negative thinking. So this is definitely about you seeing yourself as you truly are, not as the person you've grown up to think you were. Okay, so we have the Judgment card coming in as well. All right, I'm going to put a few more cards out because I can see what's happening here. Four of Cups coming out, so not wanting something that's being offered to you. Possibly by a fire sign, Leo, Sag or Aries. Someone's coming in with a message here. Now, for some of you, this could be a message of love. Some of you could be receiving a message from love from someone in your past that breaks down this idea in the Tower and helps you to move forward here. For some of you, it's not about the offer. Even though the offer's coming in, you won't want the offer, but it's not about the offer, because otherwise people will write down, I don't want an offer from someone in my past. It may not be for you an offer that you want to take, so let's make that clear. It's not about the offer. What this is about the fact that somebody is going to disclose something, open up to you. It may be a declaration from love, being we've got the Judgment card here, but it allows you to rebirth. And it puts you back on the path of who you should be and the direction you should be going in. This offer is coming from someone who possibly could be a water sign, if you had somebody from your past who was a water sign. But I'm not going to discount that it's not a family member or a friend, but it's somebody who's going to disclose something to you. And it's pretty either earth-shattering with that Tower, but whatever happens here is definitely something that enables you to be reborn. And you're being reborn into your true self. So I don't know, I think about the fact of how much, when you start working with your spirituality, how much your life changes. And I've certainly been working with people for a while now who have changed so much since they've opened themselves up to spirituality. And I wonder sometimes, when you go back to how you were before, how much your world has actually changed. But this feels to me like that change, or a lot of change, a big change, is going to happen in a very short space of time, and it could really open you up to a very emotional response. So I just want to be upfront with that too, because for a lot of you, you've been harbouring a lot of pain here from your past. And again, I just want to let you know that it could make you feel quite uncomfortable, but it's there to make you feel better, and it will put you in the right direction. I'm going to put a couple more cards on it yet. So you're putting down boundaries. Here we go. I knew it. That's why I think I wanted to go for it again. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil. This is a brand new start without fear, without toxicity, without codependency, without these addictions. Some of you are going to give away addictions here and have brand new starts. Some of you are going to walk away from relationships because of the toxic nature of your relationship. But what I want to say to you, whoever's doing this, this is putting down these burdens and no longer carrying this energy with you here. I won't discount that that is the card of Capricorn too, because somebody wrote to me last time and said it could have been a Capricorn. I feel that the energy in this card is about toxicity. And I have seen that so much in the readings lately. So we will put an oracle card on that for you. Okay, so we have two that want to come out, so I will read both of them. I've lasted through the reading with only 2 short coughs, so that's always a good thing. The Andean crosses come out first here. So I'm going to read that first. The ancient ones are inviting you to reach the future to help birth a new destiny for the earth. Go ahead, find out who you're becoming 10,000 years from now. If you accept the invitation, great power and blessings will come your way and allow you to craft a new destiny for yourself. Do not hesitate to bite off more than you can chew, because you have unlimited spiritual resources available right now. So what I want to say to you is this is happening to a lot of people. There is a lot of support from the spiritual world to move people forward from the human ways of doing things into the more spiritual way of doing things. So it is a very ancestral guided event. The sun is coming out here as well, so I will read the sun to you as well. I thought I found the other one far too easily. The sun says, have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It's time to come out of your cave and savour the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humour to the series around you. Get out and play. How beautiful is that? Have a fantastic weekend, everyone, and I'll see you on Monday.